Hi there, this is Susie Vine with 3x Less Stress, empowering you to live with more resilient health by addressing stress on the emotional, physical, and environmental levels. So today what I want to talk about is, what does that mean? What are these three aspects of stress? I think it's important to recognize that there's more to stress than just the emotions that we feel, be it feeling angry, nervous, scared, depressed, anxious. There's lots of heavier emotions that we tend to attach to a feeling of stress, or when we are under stress, we might feel more of these emotions. But we also tend to carry stress on the physical level. And if you've felt tension in your neck or shoulders and pain in your low back, can also be related to the manifestation of this physical stress. As we feel emotions, if we don't work those emotions out and let them be resolved, or worse yet, if we deny those emotions, and I've got some other videos where I talk about recognizing and calling in different emotions, but if we don't allow those to be resolved, then we tend to feel that stress again, more on the physical level. So it's something to be aware of as we learn how to respond more healthfully to stress. We're never going to be without stress entirely. It is a part of life as much as breathing, eating, and sleeping. And while we might want more or less of some of those, stress is there too. We can turn the volume up and down on stress, and the more empowered we are in dealing with stress, the more health we are going to enjoy. So the third level of stress, we've got our emotions, and we can start to tune those emotions in as well, choosing our mood, as I briefly mentioned. We've got the physical aspects of stress and how we start to feel stress in our physical body. We're also very strongly affected by our environment. And this is something that I'm passionate about bringing to people's attention, because we tend to move through the world without recognizing the places where we spend all of our time, be it at home or the workplace, in our car. Different situations put us in different types of environmental stress. Even the place where our house is located, even if we're diligent in keeping our home healthy and clean inside, sometimes we live near busy roads or in industrial centers where opening our windows brings pollution in. Well, it's something to be aware of, that the EPA recognizes that indoor air pollution is one of our top 5 health concerns. And so I've got some other videos coming out along those lines as well, but just to start to open your eyes to be aware of how our environment can affect our health. And sometimes it's the things that we think we're doing right, by cleaning, by keeping our home closed up tight, and controlling the air circulation, by, getting the great new memory foam mattress. Different things like that can be introducing stressors into our environment. And our goal is to have a healing, nurturing space. We want our home to feel like a sanctuary, not be somewhere where more stressors are being added to that tally, and as we start to fill that up, we lose capacity to meet stresses as they come along. I'm a big advocate of resolving the little stressors that we tend to forget we're carrying, so that we have more capacity for the stressful situations that life is going to serve up, because they are a part of life. So we've got the emotional, the physical, and the environmental effects of stress. And these are very interwoven. If you have trouble sleeping, for example, you can look at your environment. You certainly want to make sure the air is clean, because we do our deepest breathing at bedtime. We also want to clean up our habits. How is the light? Are we getting blue light from our media screens? Are we causing emotional stress by watching news or other programs late into the evening? Are we getting physical stress by not having that healthy regulation of the light cycles? It might seem counterintuitive, but one of the most powerful ways to help reset your sleep clock is to get outside in the sun in the morning. so that your body wakes up and it recognizes that's the end of the sleep cycle, and it starts that countdown clock until your next sleep begins. So there's different ways to approach it, but I hope this brings a little bit more awareness and makes you curious. I'd love to hear how you see stress land in your life. Do you feel it more on the emotional level, or perhaps are you someone who feels more physical stress? As a massage therapist, I know that that is one of the things that moves people to action first, is when they feel like they need a massage in order to de-stress. There's so many other ways that we can accomplish that. So I'd love to hear from you. Check out the links in the comments below if you want to learn more about these different aspects of stress. And I look forward to seeing you on the future videos. Until then, stay healthy and well.